me some good.
Go ahead, because I started already.
Well, hello, everybody. Nice to see you again. You see, I'm sitting here with my baby here.
Oh my God.
She, my favorite cat, always with me, Miss Gray. With her beautiful self. Mama love that side.
Ew.
Rotten. I'm going to try to give a few of my ideas, do's and don'ts if I can, if possible. And hope they'll appreciate them. Now, how we get started?
Do's and don'ts of what?
A little bit of do's and don'ts of life. We all make mistakes. I don't care who we are. When, where, how. Whether you're younger, older, everybody makes them. And sometimes we just need a little bit of encouragement or someone to tell us the do's and the don'ts that we don't know. Keep preventing us from making a bigger mistake or from making a mistake.
Okay. All right. I don't think I read this one. This one came from a month ago. I just found this one. This one says, I have been in love with the same woman who is also my best friend on and off for over 7 years, and we finally decided it was time to bridge the 800-mile gap. She was caring for her ill mother who eventually got better. We tried this before in her city, but due to strenuous job conditions, couldn't make it stick. So we moved in together in my city along with her 15-year-old, but it has been less than desirable. We argue about the pettiest things, and the communication still stands some improvement. Hey, with that bowl, go upstairs.
A bowl.
You make a noise.
Sorry.
We argue about the pettiest things, and the communication could stand some improvement. I foot the bills until she's able to get on her feet with no complaint. But after only 2 months together, she has decided that she no longer wants to reside in the same house. Her reason being because I'm messy and I'm not making her feel loved, although she doesn't doubt my love for her. She's 40 and never lived with anyone before. I'm 35 and feel that we need to practice patience because living together is an adjustment. I'm trying, we love each other dearly, but can't seem to see eye to eye on a single issue these days. However minor. Should we explore alternative ways to make this work, living separate in the same city, or is it just time to cut our losses after all this time? Still in love, but at a loss.
There's nothing wrong with loving somebody. You just outgrown each other, that's all. Sometimes, when you're a little bit older than the other person, you outgrow them. Not necessarily because of age. It might be because of your mental faculty. You try doing it one way, you try doing it another, and it doesn't seem to work out. And I think that's what's happened. I think you've outgrown each other. And it is, if you feel as though it's worthwhile, you can go to counseling about it. You're living together in the same house, and I believe you said you've been together the past 7 years.
Long distance.
And you done tried this way and that way, so if you could try a little bit of counseling. If not, just let it go. Because like I said, sometimes you do outgrow each other. You don't have to separate from each other being enemies. You can separate from each other being friends. Call me every now and then if you need me. I'll be there to help you. I mean, you've been there all these years. But sometimes it's just not really meant to be. And it's like that for some people. So don't think of it as a rejection and all those little kind of things. It's not that. It's just you outgrow each other. And sometimes when you outgrow each other, you just got to be woman enough or man enough Say goodbye. I love you, but goodbye. It's just not now. Who knows, you might meet again in 10 years and everything be hunky-dory all over again. You never know. That's the way the world is.
And the next question is, I have a younger sibling that lives with me. She's grown to be lazy and very disrespectful. She keeps making bad decisions for herself and she has no regard for her future. She's all about the party life, smoking weed, drinking, exotic dancing. I've grown very weary and tired of dealing with her. She has our mother. Yes, my mom is living with me as well.
Jesus.
This young lady doesn't want to help out in the home, cleaning or cooking, etc. And she doesn't want to help financially either. I've given her a date to leave my home, though I know she has nowhere to go. After raising so many children, how do you really let go? I love my little sister, but I'm just tired. She talks so nasty to everyone except her friends, and she shows daily how little respect she has for my home, myself, and my mother. Again, we are both tired. Is it wrong to put someone out when you know they have nowhere to go? Anonymous.
Well, let her know how the other half lives. Why should she treat you with respect? You don't require respect. So why should she treat you with it? You let her say and do anything she wants to do. She's the baby of the house. And you treat her like a baby. You don't treat her like an adult. An adult gets up and goes to work, pays bills, helps do what is necessary there to do. You there with your mom struggling, trying to make it the best way you can. And she's just saying in so many words, F you. I do what I want to do. You don't like it? Let me see what you're going to do about that. Let her go. Let her go on out there and see what it's like maybe to sleep in a couple hallways or to sleep on somebody else's couch instead of having that nice comfy room that she got. And that nice house that you got fixed for her. Maybe she's going to miss a couple of them nice meals that you fixed for her. Don't be able to go take a bath like she want to take a bath or a shower when she want to. Or wash her clothes in the washing machine or whatever when she wants to. See, that when you live out there in that street, that's a different world than the world you live in here, in the house, and you're living with somebody else. She don't give you no respect because you don't ask for no respect. You want respect from her? I mean, this is my opinion. I let go. Let her get out there and see what it's like. And maybe after she get out there and see what it's like, she come back like the prodigal son or prodigal daughter or prodigal niece or prodigal sister or whoever. She might have some respect for you and see what it is that you're going through. How life isn't easy for you. And to respect you and to give you and your mother the respect that you both deserve. Why you taking yourself to the long way? You done tried it. For how many years? How old is she? And you still doing the same thing? Come on with that. You gotta let her go sometime. Let her grow up.
Okay. Alright. This next one is, hope all is well. I want to get Mama Scorpion's opinion about a situation that occurred not long ago. Don't tell me this is a long one. Alright, I'm going to try to read this as fast as I can. My name is Shay and I'm from Michigan. I moved out to the DMV area to attend graduate school 3 years ago. School is my life. I do not have a social life, but I am not a partier either. More of a homebody person or have a family in the area with the exception of an auntie that I am not close with because she is busy with her own life and schedule. One day I was going to get something to eat in another city in Virginia and I ran into an old high school classmate.
Uh-oh.
In high school, he gave me the impression that he liked me, but since he's a year younger than me, I didn't give him the time of day. But when I ran into him while he was on his lunch break, I was impressed with how nice he's grown up. He has a college degree, a nice job, and a nice physique, plus he's humorous. Everything I could imagine, I want, but we only hung out a total of 3 times since I ran into him about a year ago. He seemed interested in me until we had our first outing where I got white girl wasted at a bar. I was throwing up in his car and his house and had to sleep over his house on an air mattress. I am glad he didn't try to take advantage of me while intoxicated. Actually, I tried to screw him while he was getting me out of the throw-up clothes, but he refused. Since then, he doesn't rock with me the same way. I wrote him an email apologizing for my inappropriate behavior and mailed him $200 to reimburse him for that night so he wouldn't feel like I wasted both time and money. In efforts to keep this short, I won't bother mentioning the other 2 times we hung out because they were brief encounters and not worth mentioning. When I asked him why he doesn't mess with me like that anymore, he responded by saying, "I'm busy with work and personal goals. What should I do? I feel like I messed up something good and I don't know how to undo it." That's it.
If he was yours, baby, he would have came back when you apologized for what happened that night, and everything would be all right. It was just not. Some things just aren't meant to be. Go ahead on. Try something else. I mean, he's trying to tell you in a nice way. What you want him to do? Hit you over the head? He's not trying to hurt you. And he's not trying to make you feel bad. It's just something that happened. And he's seen a side of you that he didn't necessarily like. I mean, we all got sides that, people don't necessarily like. And that tells us one thing, we should only drink a certain amount of liquor. It's not saying that we can't have a drink or two. But after that drink or two, then you slow it down and nurse one drink all night. You can nurse a drink all night, or you could put ginger ale in a glass with ice and with a little bit of lemon and nurse that all night long. People think you're drinking and you're not. But he's just trying to be nice. He's trying to be respectful. And he's not trying to say it's your fault. It's just something that happened. And go ahead on and find yourself somebody else.
This next question, she said, "Call me K." All right. I met my boyfriend 3 years ago on a prison pen pal website. Now we're talking marriage, but he still has 8 more years to go. My question is, should I marry him and continue to do the time or not? And continue to be supportive with phone calls and letters. A lot of my friends tell me to walk away because I'm in my early 40s and he's in his early 30s. Sorry, confused.
But what did you got to be confused about? You ain't got a yam. Girl, go ahead on. You out there, he in there, a bird in the guilty cage. He can't go nowhere. So you want to lock yourself up so you can't go nowhere either. I mean, there's plenty of ways you can do that. You can make yourself a prisoner too. I'm a prisoner of your love. Oh, come on with that, please. Go on with your life and cut that mess out. There's all kinds of clubs that you could join to find yourself somebody. It's all right to be friends with somebody who's incarcerated. Write them letters. I had one of them too. Went on for years. Girl, I had stacks of letters, all kinds of promises. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You just wait till we get there. And oh, I was so struck. Oh man, Amtrak was leading me around by the tip of my nose. I was so wide open. And you know where it got me? It just didn't work. Once he got out there and smelt that fresh air and realized he could go where he wanted to go and he could wag it wherever he wanted to wag it at, he didn't do it right in my face, but I knew it wasn't. I knew deep down inside that it wasn't right. But I was, you know how you gonna make it right? I'm gonna make this work. It worked all right. It got on my nerves so bad. When I did let it go, I fell on my knees. I could have danced. If God had gave me the power to dance on the ceiling, I would have danced on the ceiling. And I mean danced forever on that ceiling. I should have left it alone. I knew when it should have left it. You know, sometimes something tell you, don't do that. Go ahead. Don't go on the other way. You got to learn how to listen to your inner self. You are asking me what should I do. Come on now. You already know. You don't need me to tell you. He got 8 more years to go. Please now. Come on with that shit. Why don't you just go out there and knock somebody in the head and let them lock you up for 8 more years? See how you like it. You want to be a bird in a guilty cage? Go on, live your life.
Alright. Next question is, I'm a 22-year-old female staying with my 41-year-old male friend. I have a fast food job, so I pay a bill. We have sex, and even though we're not together, I don't want to be with him because people at my job think he's my father. It's embarrassing. I want to be in a relationship with somebody my own age, but he won't let me see other boys while I'm staying in his house. I thought it was going to be like a roommate situation, but wrong. He said he will kick me out if I see another boy. I don't have nowhere else to go, so I drink much more than I should because I am not happy. But I'm stuck. I don't have friends because he isolates me, but I don't know what I should do. Please help.
Well, so you scared to get out there, huh? You scared of sleeping on a pair of steps or going to places they have for people who are homeless? Think you can't make it on your own? Ain't nothing wrong with your brain, is it? You're healthy. You're nice looking. You got a lot going for you. You gonna let some old trapper trap you up, huh? You look like your daddy. Well, I know you wasn't looking for no daddy. Maybe a sugar daddy. But don't be scared to live your life. You don't need him. You know what? He realized he got himself a sweet thing, a sweet deal. Why should he turn it loose just because, you know, he ain't gonna run out there and run into nothing else like you? He don't want to tell you that, I wouldn't say he hasn't maybe fallen in love with you. Can't tell you that because you might really pack up your shit overnight and run. You want somebody your age next time? Stick with your age bracket. You know, some men are funny. I wouldn't want you bringing nobody in on top of me. You know, if you gotta go out and do that, you gotta go outside to do that. You know, but there's nothing wrong with having a fuck buddy. But he's taking it beyond that. You just can't be scared to live your life. Scared of having to ask somebody else for a glass of water. You don't have nobody, no family, nobody that you could stay with a couple nights here, couple nights there. Hey, get that job, get that education, get what you need. Don't let nobody trap you. Tell you you ain't this ain't no you ain't no Nazi. What is this? This ain't in Germany. You wanna live your life.
Next question is, I'm 22 years old in college studying to be an accountant. In January, I reconnected with the guy I met a few years ago. He asked me if he could come to my place, and I said yes. Long story short, he raped me as he was leaving. No, he raped me. As he was leaving, he made it a point to tell me not to tell anyone. Half of me knows it's not my fault, but the other half of me feels like I could have done more. I went to the doctor, and luckily all of the STD, STI tests came back negative. I thought that would help me get over it, but it only helped for a little while. While I am keeping my grades up and working 2 jobs, it's becoming such a burden to carry on my own. I don't want to tell my parents because I know it will cause them so much pain. I really just want to know, how should I get over this?
Some things are hard to get over. Very hard. Must have really liked him. He let you down. You don't put too much faith in people a lot of times, because those are the ones that do let you down. But you're going to still have to live your life. Whether you tell anybody or not, you're telling it now. You told me. And now you done told God knows how many other people. So it's not just your secret. It's just saying that you have to be more wiser. Be more clever, or whatever you're doing, be more aware. Not clever, be more aware of what you're doing out there. Because some people are out there for no good. Their thing is to hurt somebody because somebody hurt them. And that's not the way to live your life. Your life or anybody else's life. Now you've told it. Go on and live your life. Ask God to help you with that. To take that memory out of your mind. Open that Bible and leave it open. And read a page, just one page. Even if you read one line every day, it'll change you. After a while, it'll take that hurt and it'll take that pain away from you. Because He's there. God is there for you. He just wants you to realize that He's there to help to heal the pain. Don't live all your life as His prisoner, as He, I got you. Don't go through no mental strain or stress. There was nothing that you could have done about it. Yeah, you could have went and told somebody, but then again, you're saying to yourself, oh, they would have called me a slut. Oh, man, there's so many sluts out here in the street. Come on now. Whew. Turn on a video sometime. You realize what people have to do to get where they at. But just let it go. And keep on living. Be more aware of yourself. Don't let it happen again if you could possibly not. And you'll be alright. Like I said, read that Bible. Read that psalm or that prayer every day. Just something. You don't have to be the same page every day. And as the days go by, it'll heal your heart and heal you up. You go ahead on and do your school, and I'm proud of you. You're not my baby, but you're somebody's baby. And you've gotten this far with your mental facts. Don't let nobody take your mind away from you. You know, your mama and everybody love you. You got their love. You hold on to that. Let some old thing come along and bite you and make you like a zombie walking around the rest of the world. You don't want to be no zombie. Live your life and be happy, baby. I'm proud of you. You got this far, I'm very proud of you. You keep on going.
This is the last question. I'm a 28-year-old male in fashion. I won't waste time with an in-depth breakdown of the ins and outs of my job, but I love it. There's a lot of money, relevant connections, and regard from others tied to my role. Despite my love for it, I often internally battle with if I should return to school to finish my degrees in psychology, which has always been my real passion. I guess my question is, how would you suggest a person process a breakaway from what's fun and easy in order to achieve real success, which is to have an impact on the forward movement of our world? Thanks in advance.
Well, you have people that you can stay in contact with, what's going on in that world. And there are ways where you can keep your foot partially in, but you need to go back to school. Go on and get your papers. Because you know what, one day somebody's going to say, well, where's your papers? I mean, what school did you go to? What have you done? And you can stand up there and say, well, I did this all on my own. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. But a lot of people like it better when they can see that piece of paper. When they found out what school you done went to, your Harvard or here or there or whatever, going back to school. You won't regret it, not at all. You know what you gotta do. What you asking me for? You know what you gotta do. So go ahead and do it. You won't be sorry. I promise you, you won't be sorry.
Here, start picking this stuff up.
You'll be alright.
Can y'all be quiet and stop making noise?
Get out of here.
Mom.
That one ain't my shirt, is it?
No, this is mine. You wear large, you wear double extra large.
I wear large. And I bought large in
Well,
that
this
shirt.
is mine. It's a large, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now come at me, bro.
All right, Mom, wrap it up.
Mom.
Well, mostly everybody's talked about not wanting to be hurt or which way they should go. But when it comes to your life and educating yourself to make things a little bit better for you, when you make yourself a prisoner of somebody and they have power over you, whereas you can't go to the store by yourself, you can't go nowhere to eat something by yourself, or who that you talking on the phone and it made you a prisoner. You don't need that. You get that education. God give you a mind to use.
Be quiet. Go ahead.
God give you a mind to use, educate you, educate yourself. Take advantage of it. Go on to school. Because if that person could leave you today or tomorrow, you can always go out there and get yourself a job. You ain't got to stand up there and say, ooh, where my next meal coming from? Ooh, is it going to be cold this winter? You'll be able to take care of yourself. Because you know what? You just as educated as that son of a buck is. You don't let yourself sit there and let somebody tell you what they gonna do for you and what they ain't gonna do for you. You're not no slave. We ain't running no slave rings. Now you wanna be slave? Hey, they still got them too. Pigs rob children and adults, beautiful women all over the world. It's still going on. Like time has never changed. But you have that thing to go ahead and be educated and do something with your life. Go on and do it. You won't be sorry. You're gonna make yourself a prisoner. Man. Somebody give you the right to go ahead all over the world and be happy. You know what? Sometimes we get into things that's not our fault. And then sometimes we get into things that is our fault. Everybody deserves a second chance.
That's on now.
But when it comes to them long-term things, you're gonna have to ride that bus by yourself, bud. I got to keep on going, because you know life don't wait for you. Tomorrow's coming on by itself. You can't hold tomorrow up. Tomorrow keeps right on going. It don't stop for nobody. And you can't afford to do that either. All I can say is, think about it. Think about the things that you do. Pay attention sometimes to that first mind.
Alright.